morning, or depending on when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told out of Voice of Radio, so today we need to take a look at the pre-order guide for Destined Rivals. We've done that thing, we've been waiting a little while now. We've been giving it a little bit of time. We've been waiting for everything to actually be revealed so we can see all of the different products that are available. But now they are, and we can see what's going on, and we can take a good old look at everything that's coming with Destined Rivals. Now, some of you are going to want the answer to the question, where do I pre-order it? Especially after everything that happened on the Pokémon Center when they went up for pre-order. How can I actually find this product? Well, firstly, we know more stock is going up on the Pokémon Center. I told you about that yesterday. But secondly, I'm going to give you the answer I always give you. Make friends with your local game store. Because your local game store, now you might have a rubbish local game store who just wants to sell everything to the highest bidder at double retail. If that's the case, I'm sorry. You might not have a local game store. If that's the case, I'm sorry. But there are a lot of very, very good local game stores out there, and I know because I've visited a lot of them over the many years I've been a fan of the Pokemon TCG. And a lot of them, what they will do is they will hook up their regulars. The people, and they should, just to be clear, local game stores should prioritize their regulars. Because local game stores are kept in business by the people that frequent them, by the people that go there for every set, whether it's really hyped or not, for the people that go there for every product, even where it can be bought cheaper online sometimes. So yes, absolutely, local game stores should prioritize their locals. So go become a local. Go play at League every week at your local game store because Pokemon's awesome. Go be a regular at your local game store and it will become a lot easier to find this stuff. I've been telling you this for years. I've told you again now. So in terms of Destined Rivals, we can say that it is going to be a very, 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 very hyped set. It is made of 2 sets over in Japan plus a couple of decks. And those sets are Hot Air Arena, which are bringing us cards like Ethan's Ho-Oh and Cynthia's Garchomp. Yes, it's a very cool set. And then Glory of Team Rocket, which we haven't seen a huge amount of yet, but we know there's, for instance, Team Rocket's Mewtwo, and we know that it's going to be a set that is bringing us a bunch of Team Rocket stuff, and I think it's fair to assume there's going to be a lot of very, very, very cool things in this set. So yes, this is going to be a phenomenal set, a set about which you should get excited. Now, in terms of booster packs and booster boxes, we've got booster boxes like normal. Everything we're seeing right now, as I've told you before, is suggesting there will not be an enhanced booster box like there was for Journey Together with a stamped promo. It was Reshiram for Journey Together. That does not seem to be the case. I suppose there's a chance something gets revealed later, but there is nothing to suggest that's coming at the moment. We should assume right now that that is not coming. But booster boxes are still coming, and as always, if you want to get a lot of the set, this is going to be the best place to do so. We've also got booster bundles, which are like mini booster boxes. These are 6 booster packs for the price of 6 booster packs. And historically, for main sets, I've told you, don't bother. You can just go and buy 6 packs. Or fewer, or more, or a whole box. Don't worry about it. However, since sets like Destined Rivals are so hard to find nowadays, and are selling out so quickly, I do think we are now in a stage where the booster bundles are actually awesome, and they are very much worth picking up, and I've kind of changed my mind on these. If you've got ready access to a whole bunch of other products where you can go and buy Destined Rivals, then I think these are eminently skippable. If, however, you don't, then yes, I do think these are actually very much worth picking up. I think if we get to the stage where it's just readily available, the set as a whole, these are fine products, but you don't need them. But I do think where we are at the moment with everything so hard to find, if you see these, they are very much worth buying. Now, we got the free pack blisters coming, and these feature brand new mechanically unique cards. There is a Zeb Striker And there is a Kangaskhan, brand new, mechanically unique cards, unavailable elsewhere. As I told you the other day, they started life as magazine promos over in Japan. They are completely unique and unavailable elsewhere. Are they any good? They're not great. Kangaskhan single energy searches for a basic Pokemon and pops it on your bench. Free energy does 100 damage. Doesn't evolve into anything. Pretty underwhelming. The Zebstrika, I don't like the 2 energy 70. I kinda do like discard your hand and draw 6 cards. But then by the same token, it's a stage 1. On a basic, love this attack. Maybe you go first, and then on turn 2 you use this. I fear it's not good enough. I'm sorry. As for the 1-pack blisters, again, we've got mechanically unique, unavailable elsewhere promos. We've got an Eevee and a Zarude. Now, I'll be honest with you, the Eevee it's not particularly great. It was a promo over in Japan, these all were. This was a casual tournament promo. Just lets you search for a basic Pokemon and bench it, or 2 energy 20. It's not particularly good. The Zarude is technically slightly better, but it's still not particularly good. What a Zarude does here is single energy, search your deck for free basic grass and put them into your hand, or free energy, 130, can't attack next turn. Not great cards, but if you're collecting promos, you are definitely going to need them. As for the check lane blisters, you don't need the check lane blisters. The check lane blisters are very skippable. We've got Skeledirge and Togekiss, and the deal with these is, as always, you get an evolution line, and you get yourself a coin, and you get yourself 1 pack. But the evolution line is it's a card. The cards have been released before. They're not new cards. They were from Surging Sparks. So maybe they come with a different foil pattern. If they come with a different foil pattern, they become amazing. Or at the very least, unique and worth buying. Otherwise, very, very skippable. Now, what a lot of people are going to be after are going to be the Elite Trainer boxes. The one that is largely black with some red is the regular. The one that is largely red with some black is the Pokemon Center exclusive. Now, the one, I think is really the only thing we still need to know about the set. We don't know what the promo is. Well, let me interrupt myself just there, because when I recorded this video, that was true. But very shortly after, it was revealed that it will in fact be the Wobbuffet. Team Rocket's Wobbuffet, the illustration rare, which we had previously seen in Japan. That is going to be the ETB promo. Of course, it's very worth pointing out here that that hadn't been revealed in Japan when we first saw the ETB, which is probably why it took a little while to come out. But yay, we do know it now, so we can carry on with the video as I originally recorded it. Now, the deal is that the Pokemon Center exclusive is, shockingly, only available on the Pokemon Center. And it comes with 2 extra packs and the promo. So if you're keeping a sealed collection, you will need one of these. If you're collecting the Pokemon Center promos, you will need one of these. Obviously, as I told you the other day, we did a whole video about it. We don't need to get into it too much here. But when these went up for pre-order on the Pokemon Center exclusive ones, it did not go great. I think would be a euphemistic way to put it. But we know more are coming, so fingers crossed. In there, you do get yourself some coins and counters, including the Team Rocket logo die, which is amazing. You get yourself some Giovanni and Mewtwo sleeves, which are pretty cool. And you even get a couple of dividers, which are pretty quite nice as well. So yay! This is cool. The other product which is available is the Build and Battle Box. Now remember, this is actually going to be out 2 weeks earlier. So the set as a whole releases on the 30th of May. The 2 pre-release weekends are Saturday the 17th and Saturday the 24th of May. And that's when these are going to be available. We know, as I told you, I think earlier today, we'll see if any more news comes out, that those pre-release promos are actually just reprints from the set, regular artwork with stamps on, which makes them a lot less exciting. But you basically get one of these, you get one of the promos, you get 4 packs, and you get some other cards with which to make a deck. Definitely best when you can use these as actual pre-releases, so you are just going to a pre-release and joining in. But regardless, they do have the promos. It's just a lot less exciting than it was because of the whole, they're just regular cards with a set stamp. It's not as fun, ladies and gentlemen. It's not as fun. So that's what we've got for Destined Rivals. I know for a lot of people the big question is going to be, how do I order this set? And the answer is, as I've told you before, make friends with your local game store. If that's not possible, or you're not able to, or whatever, then you need to just be checking a lot of stores and a lot of online sites, finding out when the pre-orders go live, which I know can get a little bit annoying, for which I can only apologise. That's the best I can do for you. For now, I want to know what you think about this set. I want to know if you're super hyped about this set. I want to know anything you want to tell me. So let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at @TheWasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and a whole bunch of other card games. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCGradio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, and all kinds of fun things. And get shoutouts on the channel like the lovely Zarek Paris, who's been a supporter of ours for a while now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and the loveliness. But by far the most important thing as always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.